What is up, Boobie Goaters? It's me, Erin, and good morning. It's the morning. And if you happen to have something to drink, go ahead and sip it if you like it. It's not bad. I like the ruby red tangerine. It's pretty nice. And it looks like we are working, so that's always great. I have nothing planned today, so we had some earlier people pop on the chat, but it totally disappeared. So that's lame. Who was it? I think it was Wendy, Feral Grandma. She was here first, then maybe, was it Keith? Keith is now a member. Good morning, Dustin. How are you? Good morning, Granny Boo 2. Good morning, Loretta. She's here. She says, good morning, darlings. Have a fabulous day. Okay, so I know Kilt's changed his time, which is fine because I got used to, I get up at 5 anyway because for me it's 5 o'clock when he starts and I have to get the kids ready for school at 5:30. So it gives me like a half an hour just to like chill, maybe watch something. But it's messing me up, and so is Old Guy Carnivore's time. I've got to get used to this. But what I end up missing a lot of their live streams because what I do is I'm editing my video from the day before, and it's just like, why? It so sucks. And I know, like, Dustin was talking about it because he was all like, he does Sunday morning, and I wish I could watch all his Sunday morning, but I have to leave and go shopping because that's when I get the deals. You got to figure out when your places have the deals, and that's when you got to go shopping. But it was just like, I don't understand why Old Guy Carnivore's on. I'm like, man, yeah, it's like, it's messing me up. I mean, at least he's feeling better and he doesn't feel like so like overwhelmed. But there's this weird, I feel like I have a crunch time and I have to get like my videos done and out like right after his live stream because it seems like an optimal time for people just to be like, well, I'm still on YouTube. Let's watch something, you know? Howdy, Josephine. How you doing? I know you were like watching a pup and they took it away. It sucks, especially if you started to bond with it. Yeah, too early. Everything's too early. Hi, Thomas. And I don't know, like lately though, I'm thinking instead of actually watching these people in the morning, I should just get up, get out, and start walking and getting my steps in. I did that yesterday morning. I got about 4,000 steps before like, I'm going to say 9 o'clock because I was a little lazy and watched all the shows and then decided to move around. Or if I'm not wearing shorts with pockets in them, I can't put my little step thing with me and I miss out on all my steps. And I'm like, every step counts. I need them all. Same thing that they told Mitch. You have to think about yourself. Yeah, it's all early, man. It's all early. And if you haven't, go check out Donna Ray's channel, Maine Runner. She does sardine tasting. It's really fun. I love those. Like when you first try them for the first time and you're just like, I'm so not ready for this. And then you try them and you're like, oh man, they're really, really good. Really good. And then you want to just like open tons of cans of sardines. And it's fun because she figured out that the Walmart ones, they taste good. They don't fall apart. And then she makes this like really cool sauce to go with them. So check her out if you have not. You just type it in the way in the YouTube search bar, the way her name is, capital M, Maine, and then capital R for runner. You'll get Donna's channel. Alrighty. Let's see. So I said hi to almost everybody. I really have nothing to talk about. I don't want to search up things today, but we might for fun. I just like, we're hanging out, we're drinking coffee. Yeah, I had one fatty coffee today. I did add a little bit of beef tallow and butter and 2 eggs. It was gonna be 3 eggs, but I lost one down the drain. And I was just like, dang it, because I cracked them right over the sink. And I totally lost it. So there is a poll going on too. Josephine said, oh my God, sad, got a visitor and she loved Luna, even had a nickname, Luna Bear. Aww. And you woofed when she came inside and thought, oh, I hope everything turned out well. Okay. Fun facts about if we've got anything to talk about today. I just like drinking watered down coffee. It's just delightful. And Dustin's trying to get the house back in order as the kids move back in. Oh, man. I know you're having like, I gotta leave my space is gone, I gotta redo everything. It sucks to have like a major change happen, and then you've gotta like, your brain has to be like on board, but you're not really, your heart's not on board yet. I know how that feels. I got you, man. I know what you're talking about when you're like on your stream, you're just like, gotta move everything, figure this out. I'm just like, breathe. it'll end up good. Yeah, your office is now the granddaughter's bedroom. Yep. Dude, my office is just a corner in my room. I'm used to that. Or the kitchen, or sometimes the living room. I thought it'd be better to set up over here. Oh, and I thought I wasn't gonna have a live stream today because the famous, infamous Flash Gordon was bad on the bus, and the bus driver goes, "I'll give you one last warning." And this boy doesn't necessarily flicker off, but what do they call it? The kids in school, they call it the donkey when it's like your ring finger. Oh, this kid. he's I think he's done with school for the year, and I'm gonna get called like once a day, once a week maybe for the rest of it. Or I was like, you know what? If he gets kicked off that bus, I'm just walking down to the main school building and signing him out for homeschool. My husband was like, don't do it because that's what he wants. And I'm like, well, what do I do now? If he gives up, he gives up. What's today's specific date? You have to be specific. It says, be specific. Be Pacific. Don't you love it when people say Pacific? That's my favorite. All right. Everybody likes the Butter Woman commercials. The last one that I did, like Snap into some butter, I was hoping my dad would see it because he's usually always on Facebook. So I shared it on my Instagram reels, and it usually goes to my Facebook. And he hasn't liked it or shared it, but he's liked and shared like Amy's Butter Woman ones because I was like, I think I started something, and it's like a whole bunch of those AI superheroes. He thought that was really funny. And I was like, I didn't get to see my Macho Man Randy Savage one. I thought it was really funny too, because Mitch is always like, hey, I don't have enough time, I gotta do this in an hour, and then it's like an hour and a half later of talking. Which is fine because I have to like wait for my video that I've edited to get uploaded, and then I have to upload it onto YouTube, and it takes about a good 20 to 30 minutes. Like, it'll upload fast, but they have to like review it now because because I'm me. No, I don't know. But I'm almost done editing the video today, so I thought that would be good, that I could like almost be done and then get it out to the world and go about my day. I think I'm going to be a little busy today, but hopefully I can get my steps in before. As the rooster, I gave the rooster some apples. I found some apples. The little kids like must have stayed up a little bit later, took 2 bites, left them places, and I was like, what is this? This is why I don't buy apples. It's always wasted. All right, everybody. How's your morning so far? Have you had coffee? Let me know in the comments where you're from. What are you doing? I've got like a piece of steak right here. I can see it. I'm normal. Hi, Alfie. Day 4 of your 40-day fast. That is awesome. Everybody's been talking about fasting a lot lately, and it'd be really hard for me to do that because I'm the main cooker person here, and I could just like quit, and then everybody would have to like fend for themselves, but I'd feel bad. And if I have to cook and it smells really good, I really don't fast. So I had to turn off my dehydrator machine, but this is what I've been doing. I think it's done. This is all from last night. I'm making jerky. There's some, if it's still in here, anytime I do this, like 4 hours into the jerky, there's always a kid that comes by and just like grabs them and eats them without them staying. Like, I got some thin cut ribeye, but it's going to take a little bit longer. It looks done though. That's pretty cool. But the machine was really loud, like yesterday when last week, not yesterday. Last week when the washing machine was going off, and I was like, ah, oh, dang it, I thought it'd be done by now. No. Yeah, I love cooking, which is tough. You think, yep. Thank you, yeah. Oh yeah, I bet the jerky looks actually super amazing for you. I shouldn't have done that. I'm so sorry. Whew. Hey, Emma Jam, yeah, the Macho Man one was hilarious. Oh, yes. Love it. It's so funny. I was like, kids, please do this. And then I have another one. It's a really great idea one. And I was like, come on, Scarlett, play with me. And she's like, I'm not doing any more commercials unless blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, well, fine. I've got other kids. I can do whatever I want. And then for months, Rocky has been wanting her own Butter Woman t-shirt. So I finally ordered her one. She wanted it pink, and they just shipped it because she's been going to the mailbox every day after the mailman comes, and we walk out there and she checks and she's like, where's my Butter Woman? And I'm like, oh no, I really have to order this thing. So hopefully it comes in the next few days and she wants to do a Butter Woman commercial with her butter shirt. I wish more people could see those funny commercials. YouTube doesn't really push them that much because I hashtag them. I hashtag them like carnivore or keto. I should just or butter, hashtag butter. And then I'm trying to start the hashtag Butter Woman. So every time I put it in, you can click on it and then you could start finding Butter Woman commercials. I thought it'd be a great idea. Oh. I did bring these out. These are the electrolytes that I take. I take about, well, because I'm walking 15,000 steps a day now, I take 3 of these. I haven't had any trouble. I do drink a lot of water though, so they should be all right. They're just, what is it, potassium, a lot of salt in this. They call it the solar sea salts. Potassium chloride in a vegetable capsule. These are fun. Like I took these, like the whole capsule, and I put it in water and I shook it, and the thing just like totally dissolves. Or you can pull them apart and just dump them in your water or your fizzy water. But if you do fizzy water, it does kind of blow up because of the fizz. Stomping. Who's up? Oh. Okay, so Donna Ray, when you do your video and it wants a title, you push your title up and then you want to do like hashtag sardines or hashtag outside. Just things that'll I always think like the hashtags probably help boost your video a little bit, or maybe not. Sometimes I did try that without doing hashtags and not a lot of people saw it. So I think there's a thing with them. So this is Ruby Red Tangerine Waterloo, and Retired Rick was like, I wonder if it's the flavored fizzy water that's keeping you stalled. And I was like, I wonder if it's the flavored coffee that's keeping me stalled. So on my last video, which will go out probably a little bit later after today, or during today, but maybe a little later, because I'm not really done editing, but I'm really close to the end because I'm at the part when I'm eating my steak. But I said something like, when any of you guys wear those stupid CGM things on your arms or whatever, and you grab one of these that are flavored and you want to try it and drink one and wait like 2 hours and tell me if your blood sugar spikes at all, I would really love to know. Even though it says 0 calories, 0 sugar, 0 all this stuff, it does have the natural flavors in it. And it's like, I wonder. And then I thought, all I do is drink seltzer water and some coffee. And I was like, I wonder if I could just carbonate my coffee. And then I had the thought like, ew. So not a good idea. But that's like all I drink is like carbonated water. I don't really do regular water. If I have to, I will. But it's weird. My body's used to the fizzies. But anyway, good morning, Cynthia. I was like, I wonder if I don't drink the fizzy water for a month and then I just drink water. And then I thought, you know, that'd be really sad. I don't want to be sad. And Josephine says, LOL, I have no clue about the hashtag thing. Yeah, I didn't know that either, but you can like click on a hashtag and what it'll do is pop up a ton of different videos kind of relating to it. And I'm like, oh, that's how that works. So I have a lot of videos that don't relate to things that have different hashtags in them. Yeah, thank God for fizzy water. Exactly. I like the plain. Like, I can drink it plain. I actually prefer the plain better. But when I can get these on sale, I buy them anyway if they're on sale. And the kids drink them. And it was like, that was my biggest victory, is when they would rather drink fizzy water instead of making a funny face while drinking it. They actually drink it. And I was like, oh, okay. Because I stopped the soda, stopped all that like a long time ago. And it was like usually special occasions they'll get a soda, but now it's like, there's fizzy water, you're fine. If we didn't have that fizzy water, I don't know what I'd do. Or when I cut coffee, I'm just like, how did I do that last year? I was just drinking hot water with a little salt in it. I mean, it works, but it's just not the same. That's the other issue. I actually like drinking, you know, the coffees that have different flavors in them. I try to stay away from the ones that have like vanilla, because you know it's not real vanilla unless it's a very expensive coffee and it says it is. Or I don't know, the ones that like the weird natural flavors, they're not really natural flavors. And you could tell. This one time I got some coffee and I drank like some of it and I left my cup outside because we had to go and I didn't want to take my cup in the car because then I'd forget it and it'd be in the car forever. And I left it outside. And you know, those little tiny ants, we call them sugar ants, they were in that cup of coffee. And I was like, I wonder if these coffees have a lot of sugar in them and not just a little bit, you know? It's very interesting. Ew. And Donna Ray says, I am not diabetic, but track my sugar with an old-fashioned finger pricks and my ketones once a day in the morning. Not worried about the results. Just like to see what it is. Yeah, I found mine from Raquel. Raquel was the last one that I did with the diabetes and I had to test. And actually, I didn't have to test. They told me I didn't have to test because my blood was fine. But it was kind of close to like where you have to test line for gestational diabetes. So I was fasting and I was like, well, I still have it. I found it. I put a new battery in it. Might as well try it. But I'm missing the little pusher thing. And I just had like the blue prick things. And I was just like, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. And I tested my blood. And the blood sugar, because I was fasting all day until like when I ate at night, which has happened, I went to OMAD, which took me forever to get to. And that's fine because I like it. I actually enjoy it, even though I was like, I don't like starving. Soon I'll be like, I don't like eating. I love this fasting. But I tested my blood sugar because I was just wondering what it would be like just during the day, how it stays. And it stayed like a steady 114 or 113. And I was like, oh, interesting. Those, you know, just like normal. That's a good number too. So I was just like, oh, interesting. Interesting. I guess I could try it again, but I just don't want to prick my finger. I don't have the little, what is it, the lance? That's what, the lancer? That's what they're called. I don't have that anymore. I don't know what happened to it. I think one of the kids took it because it's fun, even if it's not, like, it's not loaded. It's fun to just hit the button. It goes tink, click, tink, click. Oh, it's so fun to click a pen. What I used to do in school is take the pen, push it down, and let it, like, blast off the desk. I did not pay attention. The teacher would put like, everybody had paperwork and I'd look up and they're all working on their paperwork on the desk. I'm like, oh, I guess I have to work now. You can get a needle holder thing cheaply at Walmart. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Maybe. All over the place today, but it's morning. I was like, oh no, I have to do a live stream and I really don't know what I'm going to talk about. So, it's Jackie! Erin, hi, came in at the new battery pusher thing part and was wondering what you were talking about. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Good morning. Drink it if you got it. It's me, Erin. Did I forget to say that? I might have. It's actually really quiet because I had this stupid machine going and it's so loud. Some of these jerky pieces, funny story, last night I put it in here. It might have been in for like 20 minutes. Raquel comes up to this, pulls it out, and takes one of these bigger chunks. These things need to take a little bit longer. And she just grabbed it, walked out, started eating it. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to stop her. It should be okay. And Target Prime Road wants to know, who am I again? It's me, Erin. That's who I am. I need to go walking. This is also troubling me about my times because it takes me 2 hours of straight walking to get to, I might have got an email, to get to at least 10,000, maybe 13,000 steps, maybe 15. I haven't really gauged it yet because yesterday I had about 10 minutes and I was at 8,000 and I got it all the way up to 12,000 and I was like, oh, I'm almost done. That's really fast because my walking is improving and I'm getting faster, but it used to take about 2 hours to do it. And I'm like, this is like 2 hours out of my day. And then I realized I am outside way more now, and it's a good thing because then, I know Emmett and Rocky stay outside all day, but it starts to get the older kids to come out and play more, and it's a good thing. Right. What a fun poll when 100% of people like Butter Woman commercials. Yay. I didn't know what to ask today. There's lots of questions out there. Right. Don't bang those keys. I actually started to have like carpal tunnel syndrome problems because when I worked, our computers were tilted and that messes up your hands when you type. Have you ever thought of getting baby pigs to raise? I have. Flash wants Kuni and I think they'd be so cute. And I can like start them in like parts of the woods and let them kind of kill the bottom vegetation and maybe even some of the trees and cut the trees down. It's a whole cycle thing that you have to do, but failure to launch on the pigs and the goats. I have to wait till I buy the farm, and that is going slow as molasses, but it is going. So that's the good thing. I have to like actually own it now to have animals. I'm getting away with the turkeys and the geese. The geese are being bad though by going on the road, and I have to keep them in their area, which makes me sad. I do let them out when it rains though, but they're so, I don't know what it is about the asphalt and maybe cars driving at them and honking, but they love that. And the kids let the dogs out. And Thomas wants to know, how much wood can a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck were carnivore? Probably not much. They would probably like those chuck rolls. Yeah, somebody was honking like 2 minutes before the live stream. The dogs like to chase the cars in the road. And I'm just like, just keep driving. They stay away from the road. They're on the side barking at you. Let the dogs out. All the children. Probably Eloise. Eloise doesn't do that thing like to show the dogs that you're the boss. Instead, they would probably run over her because she's not like, no. She just opens the door and they run out. Uh-oh. Got a pop-up screen. That's not good. The kids like to play that Roblox game on here. Do I actually have to put in today's date? I don't even know it. 9/4. Wow. Nobody has it? I might have to do something totally different. Control. Nacho! I know you can hear me. Don't chase the cars. Not fun, not fun. All right. Yep. When I have nothing to really talk about, I don't talk about it. I don't really talk that much, do I? There it is. Who doesn't like that silent radio? We're searching. Oh, well, this is lovely. Did you know in 1609, the explorer Henry Hudson, on behalf of the Dutch East Company, discovered an island of Manhattan, paving the way for New Amsterdam, present-day New York? There you go, 1609. Aw, have to use the touch screen. Let's see. 1882, Thomas Edison powered up the Pearl Street Station, lighting up the Wall Street and making a major step in the urban electrification. Nice. That's, you know, I've never read electrification in a sentence before. That's nice. Oh, this is good. 1888, George Eastman patented the first roll film Kodak camera, popularizing photography with the slogan, "You press the button, we'll do the rest." That's lovely. And in 1951, the first transcontinental television broadcast aired from San Francisco, carrying President Truman's speech from the Japanese Peace Treaty Conference across the whole United States. Didn't know that. That's neat. In 1972, Mark Spitz made history at the Munich Olympics by winning 7 gold medals, a record at the time. And in 1972, game show legend The Price is Right premiered on CBS and remains one of the longest running game shows on American TV. Amazing. Which one? The 1888, Thomas? All right, let's see. In 1998, Google was founded by Stanford PhD students Larry Page and Sergey Brin, revolutionizing how we access information and how they take all our information. Isn't that amazing? And we just give it. The 1609 one? Okay, gotcha. I know Thomas has been around for a very long time, and that carnivore diet is doing wonders for him. Reverse aging. Oh, here's some quirky trivia about today. In 1894, a London taxi driver named George Smith became the first ever to be fined for drunk driving after crashing into a building. Quite a grim milestone in road safety history. But it had to happen or there wouldn't be, like, don't drink and drive references today. So, thank you, George. You're actually born in 1972. Nice. You're not supposed to tell people that on the internet, Thomas. Did you know? There's rules to the game. Let's see, in 1964, Scotland's Forth Road Bridge, one of the world's longest suspension bridges at the time, officially opened to connect Edinburgh with Fife. Interesting, I didn't know that. Cool, cool, cool. You guys want to know the the notable birthdays? It's Beyonce's birthday, everybody. Damon Wayans Sr.'s birthday. Mike Piazza, the Hall of Fame baseball catcher. I think I had his baseball card. Plus other notables like Tom Watson, he's a golfer, Mark Ronson, music producer, and Whitney Cummings, the comedian. I like Whitney Cummings. She makes funny shows. Or ideas for them. That's interesting. So there you go. everybody all your facts that you wanted to know about September 4th. Now go forth out there into the world and have some fun. Go on a walk. Yeah, my feet start to hurt after 15,000 steps. And I know everybody's like, it's the shoes. And I'm like, it's not the shoes. It's the fact that I'm walking 15,000 steps. And usually they're a little sore at the end of the day. And so I've been stepping on the vibration plate just to help. And all it does is make my legs itchy, but I don't scratch them because then I'd leave marks in my legs. The hell with the rules. Were you on Cindy's live stream last night? I almost missed it. I was cutting up stuff, which you will see. The Rocky is awake. Aww. Good morning. Aww. But they're living in these. Good morning, Brian. Josephine likes the rules. Just like it when the kids call me my goody two shoes. There you go. I started maybe 5 minutes early, Lisa. I was gonna do 6:30 like I normally did because I don't have a lot of time now because of how it's set up. Like I've gotta get doing stuff at 7:30, so I started just a little later. Hi, Rocky. Good morning, baby. Would you like anything? You okay? Just wake up. It's okay. Oh, she was showing you what she got from the estate sale. See, I missed that part. I have to rewatch them. Okay, okay. It's okay. We'll go bye-bye. You wanna go? Okay. Alrighty. Alright, this little Bucky. Yeah. They love them. They're a little too small. They didn't have the right sizes, but we got them anyway because when we had to do our fast trip, it was getting cooler out and they were cold, but my husband likes to run the AC really, really cold in the car, and I don't like the way that feels. I actually like sweating. Are you okay? Okay. All right, everybody. Rocky has ended my live stream. I'm gonna have to go, but I want to thank you for coming. Thanks for hanging out. And hey, we learned about today, didn't we? Learned some history. That's always fun. They do make it in adult sizes, Thomas. I have one. I think I could probably fit it now because we bought it for my daughter. We bought it in small, and it's pretty big. I was going to get one for Emmett about that size, but the small one is huge. But they do. They make them in all sizes. You got to get yourself to a Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's. I feel like that's how Bucky talks. Buc-ee's. All right, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I should have a video up maybe within the hour or two. And get that walking in. Try it. Hurt those feet. Yesterday, I think I got up to 15,000. I stopped counting after I hit my goal, so I clear it out. And when I don't clear it out, I'm like at 17,000, 18,000 steps. And I'm like, I don't even want to look. I don't want to see it anymore. I'm clearing it at that time because I'm done. I don't want to know that I walk like a lot. All right, everybody. Bye. Thanks for coming. I'm trying to do that beat. You won't let me leave. Oh no, I'm stuck.